number 6 or the next one up, like 7 is good. And what we're going to be working with, it's called a round, which actually means when it's wet or in this form, it comes to a point or a taper so that you can get a thin or a thick line. So everybody get a brush, and brushes get really big, but don't get a big one because it'll make too big of a line and you won't have a lot of control over the thinness or thickness of your line. So like I say, 6, 7, and number 8. The numbers are usually on the side of the brush. Talk to a salesperson if you need help and say you need this number. So I would take a photo of this or write this down so you put it on your list of things to do for this coming week. So you want a round brush that comes to a taper you can use with ink, okay? And that's going to be for next week. I will give you all a cup for your ink because I like using ink out of a cup. It's very hard to get it out of the bottle. It's very awkward, so it's better if you have a larger mouthed vessel for you to work with. Ink. You can buy the Higgins ink and it comes in many colors, but maybe you want to start off with black or brown since we're working with figure. You can either buy this bottle, and this bottle usually retails for about $5, or did any of you ever go to the dollar store, Daisho, the Japanese store? There's one down in Market Street, and there's one in Japantown at the shopping mall. There's a bigger one. They have art supplies there. Now, they won't have these brushes. They have other kinds of brushes, but the round brush, or if you have a Chinese calligraphy brush, you can use that too, because it comes to a nice point. So you can get those Chinese brushes, or you can get your ink for $1.50. You get a big bottle, and it will last you 5 semesters. So you can, if you buy a bottle, you can share with a partner. So you can kind of $1.50. It's not going to break the bank. So I usually pour that off into a smaller, this is a vitamin bottle, and I bring that to class, and I just keep refilling this because it's a big bottle, but it's only $1.50. Now, if you go to the art store and buy that same bottle, they'll charge you $8 to $9 for that same kind of ink. So just be a smart shopper. So brushes and ink for next week. We're going to start, and it'll be fun. I also, and you could try this as well, I also like using ink in either bamboo pen, or I use chopsticks, and I cut the end so it's a little bit more pointy, and then I use chopsticks and ink to draw all the time. It's my favorite. I like the stick and the ink on the paper. So that's for next week, okay? We'll start working on that in class, and then we'll continue working on it in your homework as well. So this time we were talking about, I need to get my little drawing